Hello my dear friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Belen Huang. Today the talk we're going to look at is called Why We Love, Why We Cheat by anthropologist Helen Fisher, given in 2009. For those of you who haven't watched my videos before, my videos are simply separated into two sections. The first part is me introducing the talk in the form of a summary so as to let you guys quickly understand it in a simple manner, followed by my second section, which is my opinion section. And as the name already suggests, it is me talking about my opinion of the talk. Now, done with the explanation, let's get into it. To start with, looking at the past 45 years of research, Fisher states, it is apparent that people often tend to, firstly, develop special feelings towards their lovers, then become sexually and romantically possessive, and simultaneously feel a strong sense of motivation and obsession towards them. In addition, with the use of MRI machines, surprisingly, it is found in Fisher's research that the same areas of the brain that are activated by cocaine are triggered as participants were being shown pictures of their lovers. Nonetheless, the anthropologist argues romantic love is not merely a set of emotions ranging from high to low. It is rather a drive, which is even more powerful than a sex drive. So strong that if being rejected, individuals would very likely kill themselves over it. This is totally unlike being rejected for a one-night stand. Fisher then introduced the three different systems that humans have evolved for the purpose of mating and reproduction, namely sexual gratification, romantic love, and attachment. Foremost, sexual gratification is simply the desire to make love with as many people as possible, concurrently as we are looking for a range of partners. Romantic love, conversely, is the focus of all mating energy on an individual. As for attachment, it is the feeling of calmness and security, such that in Fisher's words, we can tolerate this other human being long enough to raise a baby together. Afterwards, Fisher illustrated a couple of social trends that she thinks may have impacted our three systems. First of all, she argues, is women moving back into the workforce, on top of the better healthcare and education that females receive. Alongside that, Fisher has also seen a rise in female sexual expression, as she believes it is the same expression that women have always had and deserve since millions and millions of years ago when humans were still in the grasslands of Africa. Regarding the 21st century as being the era of symmetrical marriage, aka marriage between equals, another trend that Fisher noticed is marriage equality, as well as a global decline in divorce rates as a result of stable marriages. Notwithstanding, in regard to these three systems, this relationship between them is fairly flexible. That is, based on the scenarios that Fisher mentioned, we can either swing from feeling sexually attracted towards an individual to feeling romantically attracted to them overnight. Or if we make love to a person over a certain number of times, we may gradually feel attracted to them due to the release of oxytocin and vasopressin when we orgasm, which is related to attachment. Or perhaps we can have an individual in each of our three systems simultaneously, as Fisher states that we are able to love more than one person at a time. Lastly, Fisher left the audience with a concern in respect to the dramatic increase in antidepressant use across the globe, particularly in the US, where over 100 million antidepressant prescriptions were being written in merely a year's time. The anthropologist maintains that she does not have anything against the drug if it's only for short-term use or being used on severely and clinically ill patients. Nevertheless, it will be an issue over the long run as antidepressants raises serotonin, which suppresses the release of dopamine that is associated with romantic love. And without dopamine, one's sex drive will be lost, and not mentioning the chemicals in our brain that are associated with attachment that are released during orgasm. To conclude the talk, Fisher says, when we tamper with one brain system, we are going to tamper with another. And a world without love is a deadly place. In my opinion, it is very interesting to listen to love being explained from a biological point of view, alongside discussions about it that are more psychological or philosophical, which is what we tend to hear and are more familiar with. On top of that, I think what makes the talk even more interesting is the simple way of how Fisher discusses the topic of love, as well as illustrating all the funny, quirky things that we do because of it. Furthermore, aside from Fisher's explanation of love and its consequences, I believe that the meaning and representations of love will differ from person to person, while the experiences we have had will vary across individuals. Thus, I'd say that as something that matters so much to us, we will have to find our own definitions of love, and how would we like to be loved and be loved. To further elaborate on Fisher's topic, I think not only is it important to find our own meanings of love, but also, more importantly, we have to know how to love, which is certainly one of the topics I'm thinking to do in the near future. And it is merely through knowing how to love another human being that we can know how to be more understanding, sympathetic, and a loving partner in a relationship, which can go as smoothly and as lovely as we want it to. Thank you so much for watching. By the way, I've been getting some messages from quite a number of guys saying that you would like me to insert Chinese subtitles as well, so here they are, and I hope you find them just as useful as my videos. And besides, not forgetting to like and subscribe to my channel. Please comment below or DM me if you have any topics that you would like me to cover on my channel. General feedback on my channel is also welcomed, and I'm happy to provide content that is useful for you. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. That's for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.